Start again. Right, here we go. Zucchini, mushroom, shallots, real garlic, onion, chicken, regular cheese, leftover pocket or pita bread, whatever you want to call it. So making I'll turn one of them. They're not very big. See? So they're only small. So I'll turn one of them into like a cheesy garlic bread, and the other two I'll just make chicken and add all this stuff. So the best way to make it a pizza is sauce, cheese, topping, then cheese, because the cheese on the base is what holds all of the ingredients on. That's how it's done. And I'm just using leftover stuff here. So, but ideally the cheese is you should be using mozzarella, or there's like a blend. You know, there's so many varieties now that you can get, but there's a blend in the refrigerated part of the supermarket where you can buy. It's a mixture of tasty cheeses and mozzarella, but I'm just using what I got, and it only becomes unhealthy when you start. You could use a low GI cauliflower, low carb, type base breads. You could use sugar-free sauces. You can put whatever sauce you want on there, tomato, barbecue, sweet chili, whatever. Really, no rules. Herbs, add whatever herbs, or if you're an American, herbs. So it becomes gourmet and healthy when you're adding a thin slice of zucchini. So if you're going to be putting things on, especially things like onion and capsicum, water comes out of them and they end up soggy. The pizza ends up soggy. I worked in a pizza joint and paid a lot of attention. And, so you just make everything thin. It doesn't take long to cook. Then, I don't have a pizza oven, but I'm going to use the air fryer. But, I might invest in one sometime in the future. But anyway, just chill. Check it out. All right, so back to this, see? And when the sauce goes to the edge, if you've ever noticed on Domino pizzas, or some pizzas that really aren't made that well, and the sauce goes right to the edge and it burns if it's not covered. So if you're going to do that, just try and get the cheese to go all the way to the edge where possible, and use gloves also where possible. The less contact with the food, the better. You reduce the risk of, food poisoning, literally. So, putting the stuff on, most people will put the meat on, and that doesn't have to be big, thick chunks either. And then you just put the thinner stuff on top, but give it room so everything can cook, because these are only small, so that's going to be difficult. It's going to be a little bit of extra work. But if you go, if you don't give that enough effort or attention, what happens is that there's stuff in there that just doesn't end up being cooked properly. Stuff laying on top of stuff, So anyway, let's put one together and stick it in the air fryer. Now you can see like that, it's kind of like, a bit stacked on there, but I'll just put a little bit of cheese on top of that and throw it in the air fryer and see how it goes. And Bob's your uncle, as we say in Australia. You can do whatever. No rules. Let's see how this one goes. I'll be back. Now on this one, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on it. Olive oil, some fresh garlic, and a bit of cheese. And that'll be the garlic bread. Instead of using margarine or butter or whatever. I don't have any parsley. I don't even think I've got any oregano or any of those type of Italian spices. And anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Look out. So the olive oil on there, the freshly chopped garlic, and Oh, if this thing had smell-o-vision and you could smell what's going on in the air fryer right now, and I've only just put it in there, but it's going nuts. And this will be alright. And I'm not even eating this, but you'll see the end product in a minute. Lovely. Let's have a look in here. Quick pop. Hear it? Keep going. It's on a 180. And I've got it in there for about 10 minutes, but it'll be cooked before that. Yeah, I decided to put a few shallots on it. And you could season it, you know. Add herbs, add your own herbs, spices, whatever. Whatever you want to do. Let's have a squeeze in here. Let's have a squeeze quick. Oh yeah, it's getting there. Oh. Hey, go the air fryer. That'll be all getting cooked underneath as well. Right. Looking good. Have a look at that. It's big, isn't it? You know. Yeah, I needed. I didn't even know what I was doing tonight. I was just making it up as I go along, as I do. That's what I do. That's my thing. But otherwise, I would have bought some pizza bases or some Lebanese bread, or a healthier version or variety. And you can make it from scratch, but I'm time poor. So, and I'm, you know, the days of spending hours and hours to impress people in the kitchen, you know, you don't need to. Unless it's something that you enjoy. It's like a therapy, and cooking can be, and it has been for me. But I'm just doing it for, like, you know, as quick as possible. I did get some feedback today off of a friend who watches the YouTube and didn't appreciate me throwing the pork mince in the simmering Italian, you know, bolognese sauce, and I just said, oh, you know, that was just a quick way. I said I do think I mentioned on the footage, on the YouTube footage video, that's not normally how I do it. but he said, TJ said to me that we can't be friends if I'm going to cook spaghetti bolognese like that again. Funny. Oh, you're a funny guy. Here we go. Look at that. Oh, it's looking good, isn't it? It smells good too. Oh, lovely that is. 2 slips and a gully. Alright, back in. Alright. I need a bigger air fryer. Or 2 or 3 of them. And here, I got some tortillas. And they're a bit thin, so I'll just use double up on them. I'm not going to make all these, I'll just pull these out for the purpose of the exercise. That's all. Check it. Have a look, huh? Oh, look at that. Almost there. And I'll put that one in there. I'm going to show you that one cooked. Alright. It's telling me it's done. Oh yeah. Looks good, eh? Righty, I need to make room for it. Alright, I'll do. Looks alright. Yeah. Here we go. Look at that. There you go. Look at that. And that will taste better than it looks. Guaranteed. Under the Pure Food Act, 1908. That's it.